In the quiet town of Ravenwood, there was a dense, mysterious forest that everyone avoided after dark. Whispers of an eerie figure lurking within, known as Slenderman, had plagued the town for decades. Despite the warnings, a group of teens decided to venture into the forest, thinking the stories were just urban legends. Jake, the fearless leader of the group, Emily, curious and adventurous, Mark, the skeptic, always looking for a logical explanation, Lisa, the cautious one, always on edge. One crisp autumn evening, the group gathered at Jake's house. Halloween was approaching, and they wanted to do something thrilling. Jake proposed the idea of exploring Ravenwood Forest. "Come on, guys, it's just a forest. There's no such thing as Slenderman," Jake said confidently. Lisa hesitated. "What if the stories are true?" Mark rolled his eyes. "It's just a myth. We'll be fine." Emily, always up for an adventure, agreed. "Let's do it." They entered the forest armed with flashlights and a camera, intending to document their journey. As they ventured deeper, the trees seemed to close in, and an eerie silence enveloped them. "This place gives me the creeps," Lisa whispered. "Don't be scared, Lisa. It's just trees," Jake reassured her. Suddenly, Mark stopped. "Did you hear that?" A faint rustling sound echoed through the trees. They brushed it off as the wind, but the uneasy feeling lingered. As they continued, Emily spotted something strange on the ground. It was a torn piece of fabric, stained with what looked like old blood. "This is getting too real," Lisa said, her voice trembling. Jake tried to keep the group calm. "Let's just find the source and get out of here." Their flashlights flickered, and they heard a low guttural noise. Mark turned to see a tall, faceless figure standing silently among the trees. "It's Slenderman," Mark shouted. They ran, but the forest seemed to twist and turn, leading them in circles. Emily tripped and fell, her flashlight rolling away. In the dim light, she saw Slenderman's elongated limbs reaching out to her. Jake grabbed Emily's hand, pulling her up. "We need to stick together." They regrouped and ran in the direction they thought was the exit. The presence of Slenderman loomed closer with every step. They could hear whispers in their heads urging them to give up. Mark, determined to save his friends, turned to face Slenderman. "Go. I'll hold him off." "Mark, no." Emily cried, but Jake pulled her away, knowing they had no choice. They burst out of the forest and collapsed on the ground, gasping for air. They looked around, realizing Mark was gone. "We have to go back for him," Emily said, tears streaming down her face. Jake shook his head. "We can't. It's too dangerous." Lisa, trembling, added, "We need to tell someone. Get help." The three friends returned to town, forever haunted by the horrors they had witnessed. The legend of Slenderman was no longer a myth to them. It was a chilling reality. Ravenwood Forest remained not off limits, its dark secrets guarded by the shadows. The townsfolk continued to whisper about the teens' encounter, adding another chapter to the legend of Slenderman.